Hey guys, it's Katie and I'm here today to do the Booktuber Booktuber Tag. I was tagged by Shelby at Read and Find Out, and this is a bit of an odd tag because it's talking about people instead of books, but I think it could be fun, so let's get into it. Number 1, who is your Booktube OG? And for that, I'm picking 3 different people. I've kind of got a couple of people for a lot of these questions, but for Booktube OG, I really found 3 people kind of that I watched all kind of around the same time, and they are Caitlin from Kitty G Books, Samantha from Sam's Nonsense, and Kate from Kate Hickey. I Caitlin because I was looking for people who were reviewing the Realm of the Elderlings books because I just hadn't seen a lot and I was kind of interested to see what some people thought of the later books. I was, I think, in the middle of the live ship books when I started to watch her YouTube channel, and she did a lot of really great reviews on the Realm of the Elderlings books. So I for sure started with her, and then it's kind of the same thing for Samantha. I found her directly after I watched Caitlin's stuff because they buddy read it together as well as with Mercedes. But I think I directly went to Samantha's. And then I found Kate through, I think back when she had a Tumblr, she was posting a few of her YouTube videos on her blog there. I don't think she has it anymore, but I found some of her like travel videos and then some of her bookish videos, and I just kind of watched her from like the very beginning of her channel. And so those are the first 3 booktubers that I really got into, and they were all around the same time. Number 2, what booktuber is so incredibly smart? I toyed with who I wanted to put for this question, but ultimately I went with Hannah from P.S. I Love That Book. She is such a critical reader, and she has so many really, really interesting and thought-provoking to say about all kinds of books that she reads. And another thing I really like about her, she reads unusual books and just she does all kinds of really unique things with her channel, and I just really, really like her and her thoughts and her feelings on books. Even if I don't necessarily agree, she always has something very, very intelligent to say, and I just really, really enjoy that. It's very refreshing. Number 3, who do you wish was your booktube sister? Now for this, I'm going to go with 2 different people. I'm going to pick first Kara from Wild Book Arden, and second Vendy from Caught Between Pages. Now Kara and I, we've been talking on and off for months at this point. We have similar personality, we have similar interests in books and in just life in general, and so we just have really, really good conversations, and I think she'd be a really, really cool person to have as a sister. And Vendy and I would be great sisters, I think, because we have similar backgrounds, and she literally reminds me of one of my best friends from college, and so that's really, really interesting to me, and she knows that. That was literally one of the first things I ever said to her. I was like, you have a really cool channel, and you also remind me of one of my really, really dear friends from college. She just took it so well, and that was just really interesting. But because of my comparison to the 2 of them and just our personalities, we would similar ethnic backgrounds too, and so that's kind of fun. But yeah. Number 4, who do you wish was your booktube brother? And for this, I'm gonna pick Spencer from Common Spence. I found Spencer's channel about a month and a half ago, and Spencer has a phenomenal channel, a phenomenal personality, and I just have a feeling we'd get along really well in real life. So I don't know, we have a lot of similarities and a lot of things that we enjoy together, so I think he'd probably be a good bro. Number 5, who is the hardest working social media booktuber? And for this, I'm also going with two people, but different social media. So for Twitter, based off of the people that I interact with a lot, Rocky from Blonde with a Book has phenomenal Twitter skills. She's always on there. She's always just very, very active and keeps people up to date with what's going on with her life and what she's reading. And I think that's really, really fun. And in terms of Instagram, I'm going to pick Kelsey from Hardback Haven. She's really, really active on Instagram with her book and reading things. And so I find interact with her a lot over there and a little bit on Twitter, but mostly on Instagram. And so based off of the people that I interact with regularly, those are the two that I'm going to pick. Number 6, who is your booktube crush? I'm literally picking all of you. And I mean that. I'm not even joking. Yeah. Number 7, what booktubers party would you want to go to? And for this, I'm picking May from May Reads. She just seems like she does a lot of vlogs, and I watch a lot of them, and just getting to see all of the things that she does and the places she goes, and totally want to be part of that party. And also, she's super enthusiastic and very energetic, and I love her, and I would want to go to a party that she hosted. 8, what booktuber would you like to go with to lunch? There, I had to sit back and think about this one for a while, but ultimately I decided on Lisa from Lisa's West Coast Reads. I just feel like we'd have a lot of really, really thoughtful and interesting conversations. So, I want to go to lunch with most of you, but I feel like Lisa and I could have a lot of really, really great, thought-provoking, interesting conversations. Number 9, who would you want to be your booktube best friend? For this is without a doubt the easiest question for me, and that is Shelby from Read and Find Out. We talk pretty constantly, like almost daily at this point. We follow each other on like all the social media platforms, and just we have a lot of common interests, and one of our favorite book series is like the same, and we both love fantasy. We just have a lot in common, and just that connection really clicked. And so, yeah, there's number 10. Who is the booktube ingenue? I'm a little bit uncomfortable answering this question, so I'm just not going to, because I'm not comfortable answering it. 11. What booktubers deserve a shout out? Well, there is a list here. Jess from Jess's Lit Life. I love her channel. She has so many interesting and thought-provoking things to say. This past summer she did these really, really cool reading vlogs, and I really, really enjoyed them. Definitely go check her out. Next is Cass from What Cass Read. I discovered her channel back in, January. And I've been following her pretty regularly ever since. She's become one of my favorite booktubers. I really, really enjoy her a lot. Next is Linda from Linda's World of Books. She's pretty new here, and she just is really fun to watch, and I just highly recommend going to check her out. Between the Pages, she's got a really fun and interesting channel, and I really, really enjoy her. And I'm going to recommend Snow White and the Seven Shelves. Her channel is phenomenal. It's so funny, it's so interesting, it's so unique, and I just adore Hannah. Just seriously, if you haven't watched any of her videos, definitely go check them out. Yeah, I'm not exactly gonna tag anyone, but I'm kind of gonna tag anyone that I mentioned in this video. If I mentioned you and you kind of found this interesting, definitely give this tag a go. And yeah, that's about all I've got for you today. So as always, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media. I have a Twitter and a Goodreads, which are both linked below. And I also have other social media sites upon request, such as a second Twitter, a Tumblr, and an Instagram, which is travel-centric if you'd like. And I will come back with another video for you guys again soon. Okay, bye!